Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm very excited to show you the new Lamborghini Revuelto or Revuelto. It sounds a bit more Italian now. Revuelto, there you go, so that's more like it. So this one is a 1/18 scale die cast with full opening part from Maisto, and this is the limited edition, by the way. So what is mean by limited edition is currently in the European market you got two different color. Unfortunately there is no window, which is so annoying. I don't know why they do that. Even with this limited edition, I've seen the Porsche limited edition for the sharp blue one. That one has a windows on it, I think. I don't have it though, but I've just seen a couple of YouTube videos saying that they have windows on it, and they do come in a nice looking premium looking box. It's not like an exclusive edition, so you don't get a phone box, but you do have a nice looking black box with the old Lamborghini logo on it, and you also have the actual shiny glossy pictures on the box as well, which is very nice. And it is also officially licensed by Lamborghini itself, so it is not a third party or anything like a fake Chinese one or anything like that. So it is an official product from the Lamborghini itself. So there we are, and you got two different color, and so you got matte gray with a lime green interior, and that is better color combination if you ask me, but I prefer this yellow color from outside, but the interior is orange. So what the hell, it's just a bit weird color combination, but I just can't help the yellow looking car, and so I really like the yellow Lamborghini. So here we are. So I got this one for about £46 from Motor118.com from Poland. It took about 8 working days or 7 working days to get to UK. It's not too bad, and they gave me about 10% discount for the being a YouTuber. So here we are. I'm mentioning it to the company, and they're not bad though. I mean, I bought a couple of models from them before. I never had any issue with them. Packaging is good and arrived on time. So yeah, I'm happy with it. £46 for this. It's feel a little bit expensive if you have to ask me. If you're gonna wait for the Costco release, which is gonna come in the normal white looking box, and that will be around about November to December time in wholesales, and they will cost less than £20. Okay, so that is the if you're gonna have to wait for another 6 to 7 months, so that's what you're gonna get. But you will have the orange color with orange interior, lime color with lime interior, which make more sense. It doesn't have any windows for the European market, but if you buy it from official Maisto and Bburago store from AliExpress, you do get a window as well, and the price you pay for it around about £35 with the VATs and shipping costs, and it roughly around about £45 is a maximum. So at the moment, that's what the price are, on everywhere on the internet. So if you look on eBay, and the people are selling about 50 quid even. Amazon also the same. It's crazy, they shouldn't cost that much, and they are Maisto, for God's sake. They are not like a Keng Fai or like a LCDs or anything like that, but Norev or even. But yeah, but anyway, I could not resist to get this one at the end. I mean, I was waiting for a 6 month. I even have space in my display cabinet just for this car. So finally I have it now, so I'm gonna show it to you now. So here we are. Right, so let's check it out. What I really like is they have improved the headlight. So basically, instead of having the some sort of like a plastic pack, and it looks a bit ugly like a CN. So what they did was they actually painted and put the actual plastic glass around it, which looks a lot better. That looks more premium for the headlight. I really like that one. And then you also have the much deeper intake as well. The plastic are very, very nice. So if I have to see this one, all the black plastics feel a little bit shiny and glossy, and not around here. unfortunately. But here we go. This is gonna be ugly dot legs. I hate these kind of ugly part, but don't look at it. I mean, no one will look at it anyway. And you can open it at the front, but there isn't anything exciting. There is no carpet or anything like that, so don't forget that, right? This is just standard Maisto. Wipers are kind of stick together. It's not individual pieces, unfortunately. And then what I do like on this one is that you do get is a white silver rim and that alloy wheel, and you also get independent suspension, and then it's also linked with the steering wheel as well. But the standard release from the Costco or the AliExpress, and you're not gonna get any of those. You get black wheel. Okay, for the limited edition you will get silver rim. That is the one major difference. And also you will get better painting interior as well for being limited edition. Pretty much everything is exactly identical apart from the door panel, which is, I can tell you that, so you got this orange piece on here that is painted. On the standard one you don't get that one, and you only paint it on one panel or something like that, but you will get two panel painted here. And also the seat you will get painted here as well. I'm not sure you can see it here, but here we are. Right, so this part you're gonna get painted. On the standard orange color you don't get any of those areas are completely black, and just like a real car as well. So I think that's the reason why. But here you got a orange backrest as well, so you got the whole thing is painted on the car seat. This is why I prefer this one. One is the wheel, and another one is the interior. It has more painting on it. That's the reason why I go with limited edition. Paying £46 for this one is feel a little bit expensive if I have to be honest, but I'm happy with it, you know, because I can't wait for until Costco release in December. So yeah, here we are. Right, anyway, let's carry on. And the brake disc and color part is absolutely atrocious, and I hated it so much in these Maisto model. But there isn't anything I can do about it because this is the only diecast with full opening part. This is what you're gonna get, right? So nobody else is making unless you go for auto art, which is composite model, and I don't like auto art because of the plastic feel, and I didn't have a good experience with auto art in the past. So that's the reason why I'm not going with them, and also they're so expensive as well. I mean, compared with these ones, they are a lot cheaper, you know. So here we are. Right, anyway, I'm happy with the everything else apart from the brake disc and color part. But then don't forget, this is Maisto. I have to keep saying to myself, this is Maisto, Bburago, Maisto. It's not even a, you know, limited edition. Not sorry, what do you call it? The signature editions or the exclusive version or whatever. It's just a standard version. So I have to forgive for that. And there is no carpet, as I said, and then the interior is not bad at all. I gotta say, it's very impressive. I'm not sure you can see it here. Let me zoom in a little bit and focus a little bit better. Right, so I apologize that my phone is a little bit old, and it's about 5 years old. I need to update my phone. Anyway, so there we are. Right, so it's not bad at all for the interior. You got all the dials and all the screens and all the displays and stuff, which is not bad. I'm very happy with that, you know. So for what you're paying for and what you're getting here is, I think, is a fair. So you can also close the door, and that's nice and stiff, which is nice. And also you can open the engine tray as well. Now the engine tray has improved significantly compared to the previous one that we have, like you know, all the Centenario and also the CN and stuff like that. So you do have quite a lot of depth, which is very impressive. So I am fairly happy with that. The only thing, if I have to moan and complain, is it's just so many black here. It would be nice if they painted a little bit silver color around it as well to make it look a bit more, you know, color variation. That would be nice, and that's the only thing if I have to nitpick and fuss about. But the rest is very good. There is no windows or anything like that, which is weird. The engine is completely exposed, I think this is how it is in the real model as well. So that's another thing. And the spoiler can lift up as well, which is very nice. And they are not very strong die-cast piece, by the way, so you gotta be very careful not to snap off. And the one that holding it, you got a thin die-cast piece on the top, and then the one that holding it is black thing is actually a plastic. Okay, so because of that, it looks a bit fragile here. And all the white tail light and stuff is just all plastic. They are sort of like painted on it, you know. So there we are. Right, so it looks not bad at all. And plastic used here is a little bit lumpy and stuff. It's not very smooth, but that's what you get here. For being a color yellow, you do get this like greenish kind of thing in between these lines and on the gaps. So that is one thing that you were gonna get, you know, for unfortunately. But the rest is not too bad, and it's quite a decent, you know, gap space and all the stuff. So I hardly ever see any of the big gaps around it, which is nice. A little bit bigger gap here, I can put my finger in there. This is the only part, and the other side is slightly better, but still I can put my fingernails in there as well still, but it's not too bad in general. Now, one thing I gotta mention to you here, and the paint is a bit rough. Okay, so the paint surface here is on the top is all nice and smooth. Okay, no problem here, but it's very rough on the side panel. So this panel is very rough all the way to here, all the way there, and also down here on the door, and a little bit here as well. So they didn't put enough layer of coating in here. I feel like it's not only on one side, it's also on the other side as well. So what happened was I have to actually polish it with my Audi car polish around it, and then eventually it'll feel a bit better, a bit more smoother now. When you take it out from the box, it was very rough here, which is not very nice. I never had that kind of experience with the Maisto motor before, but for this time I do have these issues, unfortunately. So the paint quality is not good as used to be, I have to say. So I don't know, in the future they may improve it, maybe they don't. And you can see that here's a little chip here on the edge as well. I'm not sure you can see it clearly. Yeah, so you can see that they're tiny little chips. Apart from that, everything else is okay. Okay, so at the bottom, the plastic on this, you know, carbon fiber effects and all these stuff looks quite shiny and glossy. So generally, I'm happy with this motor for the price that you're paying for, but I wouldn't recommend you to pay more than £50. Definitely not worth it. Or well, if you can't wait for it, then go for it, I guess. But then when the, you know, Costco release it in wholesale in the European market, and I'm sure you're gonna get the lime green color, which is a bit weird. Ugh, I don't like that one. And the orange color, not too bad, but they do come with a black wheel, so that's another thing that bear in mind. If you like black wheels, go for it, but I really like the, you know, silver wheel. So here we are. I hope that you find this video helpful. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.